Hi guys, Jason Timothy here with MusicSoftwareTraining.com. If you're already an Ableton Live user or thinking about DJing, producing, remixing, or beefing up your live performance with it, I've got something to share with you. I want to show you the most powerful system on the internet to at least triple your creative output and build a name for yourself with your music. If you have problems getting motivated, staying motivated, procrastinating, or just spinning your wheels year after year, this will shatter your current creative patterns and get you racing towards your goals. Now here's my confession. Until the last few years, I've suffered with every creative roadblock you can imagine, and it was devastating to my productivity. Over a ton of trial and error, I finally created a system that revolutionizes my approach to making music and wipes out writer's block. Luckily for you, what took me years to figure out, I can teach you very quickly and easily, as long as you're willing to dedicate yourself. With my Ableton Producer's Playground system, I help you focus on the right things at the right time to get the right results. Spend less time on making music and still triple your output. Create professional sounding music that you can be proud to share regardless of genre. Create a unique and original sound that stands out in a world of copycats. Create the sounds you need instantly without browsing through all your hard drives. Perform difficult music techniques without breaking a sweat. Promote your work and build a fan base. Finish more music instead of hundreds of unfinished ideas. What this system doesn't require is that you have any musical training or computer experience. It doesn't require that you even play an instrument. It doesn't require that you've ever written a song before, or that you have any musical equipment. It doesn't even require that you have a lot of spare time, or that your girlfriend thinks you're a musical genius. In fact, if you follow my system to the T, you'll never have to worry about the roadblocks between you and your music again. What seems nearly impossible now will feel effortless and fun. If you're anything like me, just the thought of all the technical mumbo-jumbo leaves you feeling frustrated and overwhelmed, especially when it seems so easy for others. But when you think about it, it makes sense that once you know the right formula and the right tools, great music will flow from you with ease. My Ultimate Master template alone, which is just one of the many benefits of becoming a member, puts all the tools you need just a click or a knob twist away. This will give you a massive advantage over producers who don't have this tool. Here's just a few things that you'll be able to do with the Ableton Master template. Easily build drum kits, bass, synths, leads, stabs, pads, and more without ever leaving the template. Simply select and tweak the sounds with the turn of a knob. Get all the effects and sends you need at your fingertips. Get my exclusive tool that ensures you'll never hit a bad note again. It also comes with a built-in kick maker, reverse sounds, filter sweep creator, and a reverb tester to always know when your reverb is right. A little bit about me. In 1986, I started making music. Started on guitar and worked with synth bands, and then went fully electronic by 1996. In 1997, I'd never used a Mac or PC computer. I didn't even know what a folder or desktop was. By 1999, I quit my day job, and I started teaching people music software one-on-one. By 2005, I fell in love with Ableton Live. Next, I started MusicSoftwareTraining.com. I built a reputation creating tutorial collections and blogging about music production. I'm now known for helping hundreds one-on-one and millions online with Ableton Live. I want you to grab a pen and paper and write this down. I'm going to share with you the steps you can take today to boost your musical output enormously. 1. Take some time to build a simple template of your most needed sounds, effects, tools, or drum kits, so when you start a new song, you're immediately ready to go. Number 2, drums and bass first. When working on a new song, it's very important that you have a good sounding groove. If you have a melody idea, record it so you don't forget it, but construct the groove first. Until the groove is in place, you have no idea whether you have too much or too little going on in your song. Step 3, broad strokes first. Do not try to build a song around some crazy filters or stuttered effects. That comes later. Make sure you have a basic song structure that works before filling in all the details. If you start with the small details, you may spend hours or days working on something that was doomed to fail without you even knowing it. Number 4, use a timer. A huge trap we can get in is creating an 8-bar loop and not taking it any further. If you get stuck listening to the same loop over and over but never get anything done, get a timer and set yourself mini goals. Perhaps start with giving yourself 15 minutes without distraction to commit to creating a 16-bar intro for your song. When the timer goes off, you can take a break or recommit to another 15 minutes at a new task. Forcing yourself to think and commit will make you a better producer faster than anything. Number 5, stop searching for the perfect synth or perfect plugin. Yes, there are great tools out there, and you know what? Great music was made before they existed. You have enough with Ableton to make great music now. Admit it. All that searching is just a distraction from actually making music. Learn this lesson and you'll be producing circles around 90% of music makers out there. You can always add tools as you go, but never make the excuse that you can't start and finish your song with what you have right now. Number 6, nobody's perfect. That's right, no one out there does anything perfectly. The greats all aim for the best they can do, and then they get it out the door and make room for the next project. Push yourself to solve your creative issues without searching online. This is the only way to build your production skills and your own style. See, the Ableton Producer's Playground isn't just about boosting your production skills. That's only half the battle. The real challenge is reprogramming your brain to be a focused, fearless creating machine. This system helps you learn to recognize what information is important for your productivity and what is a waste of time. If you think more tools and information will help you become a better musician or producer, think again. This sets up your tools in a way that lets you get a great idea out of your head and into the computer quickly and easily without having to stop and hunt for the right tool. It's all there right in front of you. And it lets you focus on having fun doing what you love. It also gives you over 30 hours of well-organized and easy-to-follow tutorial in case you ever get stuck. Just find the title that solves your problem and get right back to making music. New videos are always being added, showing you the best new techniques and shortcuts. This, of course, is meant to inspire you, not distract you. Remember the 80-20 rule. You should be spending 80% of your time making music and working through your own creative blocks, and only 20% learning new skills. I share with you why 95% of aspiring producers fail and how to guarantee your spot in the top 5%. I also share with you my templates for live performance and DJing, as well as sharing many of my productions and song files. And you can reverse engineer every effect and every sound used. You can also feel free to sample from these separated parts for your own productions. Let me share this right now. I created the system to exceed those out there charging up to $1,000 for far less content. This is the most extensive and powerful training and tools on the market. And the good news for you is that it's geared directly for both musicians and non-musicians alike. Whether you're a beginner or a veteran, this is certain to boost your focus, productivity, and enjoyment of making music. My system has already been generating results, with many finishing songs for the first time in years, or ever. I hear from artists all the time who tell me they came to my site when they knew nothing about making music or using Ableton Live, and some are now signed to a record label and following the path to their dreams. Here's what you're going to get inside the Ableton Producer's Playground. I'd start you off with a quick setup guide. It comes with a 15-minute Ableton boot camp to get you up and running right away, even if you know nothing about the program. I teach you how to organize your files quickly for easy access. I get you all the important quick shortcuts and keystrokes that you'll need the most. I show you how to start a song from scratch. I give you easy song structuring techniques. I show you immediately how to make better sounding mixes. I also give you my 10 newbie mistakes to avoid. Second, I give you the world's best music production template for Ableton. I call it the Ultimate Ableton Master Template. Nearly every tool is set up with easy-to-use macros, bringing out a world of sonic choice with every synth, sampler, effect, or tool. One synth preset alone can bring out a wide spectrum of sound very, very easily. Now, I don't have time to go into all the specifics, but let's just say I put a whole lot of work into a number of very important categories for music making, including drums, bass, sub, leads, pads, stabs, filters, sends and returns, and then my exclusive always in key instrument that allows you to make music without ever worrying about hitting the wrong key. I've also built several effects racks, and each rack I built is actually 8 effects racks in one. So you have many, many choices for all kinds of different effects right at your fingertips. I also created a sidechain tool. I've sampled 3 different types of noise for you. And finally, I made an exclusive tool for reverb. And this tool allows you to nail exactly the right reverb settings so that every time you use a reverb, you know exactly what the sound you're getting from it is going to be. Now, this tool is always evolving, always growing, and I'm always taking member feedback. As an Ableton Producer's Playground member, upgrades are always going to be free for you. Next, we have my streaming videos. This gives you 24-hour access to every Ableton tutorial video I've made and will make in the future. So far, there's well over 30 hours of video. This includes my first Ultimate Ableton collection, including 47 videos, my second Ultimate Ableton collection, which includes 19 videos, my Advanced Warping collection, which also includes 19 videos, my Ableton remixing walkthrough, which gives you 9 long and detailed videos, my Ableton DJ and live performance collection, which gives you 20 videos, and then my 30-day Ableton music production journal, which gives you 30 long videos, walking you through every step I took in making 2 songs from start to finish and a DJ mix, as well as preparing a song I made in Ableton for performing live. These Ableton tutorial videos were made to be clear, detailed, and easy to follow in answering every Ableton question you might have. As new techniques are always being discovered, more videos are always being added to this collection. Fourth is my exclusive ebooks. These will help you run your music career like the successful business it needs to be, while both increasing your vital creativity as well as the enjoyment of the whole process. My 30-day challenge shows you how to take control of your music productivity and focus. I've also put together 101 mixing and production tips. These are tips that took me 2 decades to learn, and I've collected the best ones to give your music production a big boost. Next, with my 10 ways to boost your creativity, I show you counterintuitive ways to think more freely. I also included 11 causes of writer's block, and I show you how to end that. If you found yourself stuck in making music, this book alone could be very powerful for you. Next, I've written how to stop your social media addiction. Nothing's going to kill your creativity more than getting stuck on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or any of those other addictions that you have. You'll be amazed how simple it can be when you learn and practice these tips. Next, I share 12 ways to triple your music productivity. As if the master template alone is not enough, these habits will easily put you in the top 5% of music makers. I've also added an ebook for DJs and share with you my techniques for making your best DJ mix in less time. This book gives you many secrets that aren't shared in any DJ books on the market, and it's a whole new way of thinking. As I'm constantly writing new content, you can expect more ebooks to be added all the time. Fifth is my DJ templates and song loops. This is a way I perform my songs live by breaking them down to as many as 40 clips over 6 tracks. Feel free to do whatever you like with my songs, or learn how to do this with your own songs as well. This gives you unbelievable flexibility and simplicity. You'll be reinventing your music every time you play it, and every performance will be a remix because no song will ever be played the same. You can also create new songs by using the elements of several songs. If you want to stand out from the competition, this is one of the ways. 6, you're going to get direct access to me through email and the exclusive Skype group. If you have a question that needs to be answered, email me directly or post it in the Skype group, or you can catch me on Skype and let me coach you in real time. You'll have immediate access to a great community of producers as well. Several have even started collaborating with each other. 7, access every song I've made since 1988. I've also included my finished and unfinished Ableton song files, so you can go through all my synth sounds, samples, and effect settings to use and abuse in any way you like. You can even create your own remixes or originals license-free. And 8, I've got interviews for you with some of my favorite up-and-coming and veteran producers, spilling their beans on what you need to know to be a more successful producer. Every producer I interview is working at the top of their game and have a lot of tips, tricks, and secrets to share in their songwriting process. You're certain to gain valuable information from every interview, and more interviews are being added all the time. So to sum it all up, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get my quick setup guide. You're going to get the ultimate Ableton master template, over 30 hours of streaming video tutorials. You're going to get my ebooks on music making and productivity habits, my DJing templates and collection of song loops for live performance, direct access to me through email and the exclusive Skype group, live coaching, the full collection of my music discography, my finished and unfinished Ableton song files, and exclusive interviews. But I have a couple bonuses for you. First, as a member, you're going to be able to submit your songs to me for a full video review. I'll give you direct tips on what you're doing well and what I believe will get your music to the next level. Secondly, I've negotiated deep discounts and perks on some fantastic music tools, and I pass the savings on to you. A few great items already in the discount center are Native Instruments' Sasha's Sound Lab, Randall Helm's JX3P synth, Nick Maxwell's video collections on sampling and sound design using Ableton tools, as well as exclusive presets, Mike Stavros' Mixing with Your Mind book, Afro DJ Mac's awesome sampled synths, and much more is in the works. Now I have a challenge for you. Take my music challenge and get your first month free. Here's my challenge. Using only my master template, create at least a 32-bar song loop. Be creative with it and post a link to your song and the zipped Ableton song file in the comments section of my Facebook page. Also tell me your favorite feature of the master template, and I'll refund your first month's payment to the Producer's Playground. It couldn't be easier. Also learn how to earn a free month-to-month membership with my referral program just by showing 2 of your friends the benefits of being a member. If you're still not sure that the Ableton Producer's Playground is for you, don't decide now. Just say maybe. and give it a 15-day test drive. If you're not 100% happy and feeling more motivated than ever, just email me and ask for a refund, and I'll get you all your money back, no BS. Here's the truth. There are many ways to get from A to Z with your music, but if you don't invest in yourself and find the tools and guidance you need, you're really making a choice to let more passionate music makers race by you while you focus on the wrong things that don't move you forward. Right now, you've already got the skills you need to use my experience as a template to build more music, better music, with more enjoyment and confidence, and build a name for yourself in the industry. Go ahead and click one of the buttons below, and you'll be given immediate full access to the Producer's Playground. Now, last chance, folks. I know you might be hesitant, but you came here for a reason. Probably because you want better results than you've been getting thus far. I promise to open your eyes to many easy-to-follow steps that will revolutionize the way you produce in Ableton Live. Here are some of the things current members have been saying about the tools inside the Producer's Playground. Just give it a test drive and let me prove to you that I can transform your music productivity. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on the other side.